When it comes to programming, two things usually stand out from the physical aspect of a MacBook: portability and keyboard. At just 3 pounds and a mere 14.6mm thin, the 14-inch MacBook Pro is where power meets portability. The refined Magic Keyboard, as usual, is a joy to type on, with each key feeling responsive and very comfortable. If you find yourself using multiple devices simultaneously, you will probably benefit from the UGREEN 65W 7-in-1 charging station. It's sleek and compact, blending seamlessly into any workspace. It features 3 AC outlets, 2 USB-C and 2 USB-A ports, meaning that you can power up to 7 devices at the same time. The variety of ports means you can charge virtually any device. For example, I've got my phone, smartwatch and 2 laptops charging simultaneously. Powered by the GAN 2 chip, the charger intelligently detects and delivers the optimal charging power for each connected device, keeping everything safe and efficient. The 65 watts of high-speed power means you can fully charge a 13-inch MacBook Air M2 in less than 1.5 hours. Check out the link in the description for UGREEN Black Friday deals up to 50% off. Starting off with the programming test, we have Xcode. As expected with a new MacBook of this caliber, using Xcode is a very smooth experience. Running the simulator on personal projects shows no issues at all. To get a better understanding of its performance, I turned to the Xcode benchmark project from GitHub for more standardized results. The GitHub repo shows a list of results from other popular Apple computers so that you can compare performance. Before running the benchmark test, it's important to follow the instructions by turning off the Wi-Fi, disabling all software running at startup, updating the battery settings, and rebooting the MacBook. With the MacBook plugged in, I can now run the test. I ran the test a few times and consistently got results around 137 seconds. For comparison, the 13-inch M2 MacBook Pro ran it in 116 seconds. When it comes to web development, a MacBook Pro is definitely going to work. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I do recommend going for 16GB of unified memory, as this will allow you to run more programs at once and handle larger amounts of code. To get an idea of how well it might perform for web development, I ran the Speedometer browser benchmark. This benchmark uses demo web applications to simulate user actions such as adding to-do items. The M3 MacBook Pro got a score of 481 runs per minute. In comparison, the 13-inch M2 MacBook Pro scored 348 runs per minute. When it comes to AI and Python tests, I like to start with the Python Mandelbrot algorithm, as it stresses the CPU to test how powerful it is. The M3 MacBook Pro ran it in 40 seconds. For comparison, the 13-inch M2 MacBook Pro ran it in 1 minute and 33 seconds. The second test I usually run is the TensorFlow autoencoder. Before running the test, I first make sure to set up the development environment using Anaconda, as this is a popular Python package manager. The autoencoder ran the 10 input images and it took the neural network only 35 seconds to reconstruct these images. When it comes to ports, the M3 MacBook Pro features the MagSafe 3 for charging, 2 Thunderbolts USB-C 4 ports, a 3.5mm headphone jack, an SDXC card slot, and a single HDMI port. If you need more connections than the MacBook offers, the UGREEN 9-in-1 USB-C docking station is the perfect solution. With 9 ports to choose from such as HDMI, DisplayPort, USB-C, and USB-A, it can meet almost all the needs of your daily work and turn your laptop into a productivity powerhouse. The USB-C port supports media display to dual monitors up to 4K at 60Hz for Windows and macOS systems. If, like myself, you often need to transfer data between devices, you will appreciate that the hub supports up to 10 gigabits per second data transfer speed. It also supports up to 100-watt charging for your connected laptop, which is enough power to fast charge virtually any USB-C laptop, including the latest MacBooks. Check out the link in the description for UGREEN Black Friday deals up to 50% off. Using the Blackmagic SSD speed test, the M3 MacBook Pro averaged read speeds of around 3000 megabytes per second and write speeds between 3000 and 3300 megabytes per second. That is all for today's video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.